Hi guys, Andrew here from Eastonmade. Today, we're gonna go on a wee bit of a tour here today. We're gonna get out of the shop and we're gonna go visit Taylor the Tree Man of the Centennial Lake Road. He's up above Calabogie. He does a whole lot of tree work around Calabogie in the greater Madawaska area. And like I said, he's up on the Centennial Lake Road. Anybody that's logged around Lanark County, Renfrew County, in and around that area, they know where the Centennial Lake Road is. There's she's pretty sparsely populated. Once you get up past Taylor, there's not a whole lot of infrastructure left once you get up past there. We actually watched a bunch of black flies take down a Canada goose, and then mosquito come and carried him away. So that should give you a good idea of what part of the country we're going into here today. And we're gonna go for a wee bit of a tour up through Lanark, Hopetown, Calabogie, Brightside. Show you some of the land around our area here. It's a pretty special spot where we live. So we're gonna show you kind of where we are and what we're doing. Like I said, we're gonna go visit Taylor the Tree Man. He does all kinds of arborist work, a lot of tree work. Does a lot of sawing. He marks land for Shaw Lumber. He marks crown land for Shaw Lumber out of Pembroke. Really exceptional human being. Like this guy. I met him about a year ago. He's had one of our machines about a year. An exceptional human being. He's a pretty amazing guy. His parents own the White Pines Resort on the Black Donald Lake. So if you're in the area and you're looking for a spot to camp or a spot to stay, that's well worth it. Black Donald Lake is a beautiful spot. I don't know what words would describe it. It's pretty magical up in there. So if you're in that area and you want to check that out, that's well worth it. We're gonna start doing a handful of these videos. Go around, see some of our local guys. Hopefully make it around, see some of our American guys. We really appreciate all your support. We're really fortunate to have the supporters we have and the followers that we have. You guys make this job a whole lot easier. And like I said, we're gonna do a handful of these for different guys, and if you like them, we're gonna keep doing them. Thanks a lot. Well, we made it all the way down the Centennial Lake Road to Taylor the Tree Man. Let's go in and see what he's up to. we just got done doing some wood there, Taylor. How's this Eastonmade been going for you? You've had it for about a year there now, so.
Yeah, I got it last July, and it's probably the best damn thing I've ever bought. I used to split everything with the axe, the old Polish splitter, and this is the way to go. I wish I would have done this years ago. I can't say I've had any problems with them. Runs like a top, and my productivity has gone way up because it's just that much faster.
How much do you think you'd average it per hour or per day running this machine in terms of full cord? A lot of guys ask us that, and I can tell them whatever, but
like in terms of like bush cord or face cord?
Yeah, in terms of bush cord, that seems to be what everybody seems to like. So
if I was up here all day splitting, I'd probably get, I'd say 9-10 bush cord.
That would be a full day. That'd be like an 8 or 9, 10 hour day at it.
Yeah, I'd probably be up here 9-10 hours. Yeah.
So you'd average probably a bush cord in half an hour and around that range.
It'd be close, yeah. Especially if the wood is right close. I'm able to push it closer with the bulldozer here, and saves you a lot of running back and forth setting up the machine. So when it's close like that, you can go a lot faster.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what we tell guys too. Is as fast as you can move. That's kind of the big thing with these machines, is moving the wood, like moving it to it and moving it from it. And at some point you'll probably end up getting a conveyor. Like in terms of wedge, like which wedge do you find you like the most? Like we see you got a 4-way here and you got a 6-way. Like which wedge do you like the most?
Well, in terms of the size of the logs that I have, the 6-way usually works the best. It's fast, it's easy. If it does need to be resplit, I just sort of throw them to the side and put the 4-way on, and I just do bliss with the 4-way wedge. But I also have the box wedge for some of my bigger hardwood, and it works great as well. The pieces all come out a uniform size, and so it works good. But this is just pine and shitty old poplar here, so it doesn't matter if it's the same size or not, just campfire wood and that. So
yeah, so do you find you do a lot of campfire wood, do you?
Yeah, I've been doing quite a bit. I probably go through 80-90 cord of it a summer.
Yeah, well, you guys have the campground just right down the road here too. That keeps you pretty busy.
Yeah, my parents have the White Pines Resort, so we always have campers in there looking for wood, and I sell a fair bit to people around this area as well. So
you'd sell most of your hardwood through the winter, and then through the summer you'd sell a lot of your pine and stuff like that.
Yeah, throughout the winter I probably sell 150 cord or more of hardwood. Not as big as some guys, but I don't have the time to be doing it every day, so.
No, that makes sense. And like, what else do you normally do? I see there's a lot of equipment around here. Like you guys have a sawmill set up here, and I know you do a little bit of marking and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I have my own tree removal business that I run around Calabogie area. It's called Taylor the Tree Man, and I get an awful pile of. I hate to see wood go to waste, so I'd rather bring it back log length, and we'll saw it up. We have a wood miser LT70 mill. Get some boards out of it if we can, and if not, I'll just cut the rest up here for firewood. I tree mark for Shaw lumber around this area. I'm into basically anything you can think of I'm into. My parents have the tourist resort, so I help them run that, and try cutting firewood, gardening in my spare time, but that's getting less and less nowadays too.
Yeah, I can see just walking around here, you can see how busy of a guy you are. Like you just got your Vermeer mini skid. How are you liking it?
I love it. I was lifting blocks that most people wouldn't even dream of moving, and I was trying to hand bomb them into my dump trailer, and it just eventually it's going to catch up to me.
Yeah.
So I decided I'm going to start working smarter, and I bought myself that mini skid, and it's great. I've just been playing around the yard here. I haven't taken on any jobs yet, but Thursday, Friday, I think I'm going to test her out and see how I fare with that. But another amazing piece of equipment, and that's the way to go.
Yeah, it's all about making your life easier and making more time for doing things.
Yeah.
Doing things you want to do, right? Because
well, that's it. If you can do the stuff in half the time by buying a machine, it's far better doing that than spending your days just pounding away and wearing yourself out. No,
well, that makes sense, Taylor. I guess that kind of gives us an insight of some of our customers and what they do. Taylor, again, a normal hard-working guy, does a lot of other stuff, and got the Eastonmade. Now he has time to do other things, and it's definitely bumped up his production.
It's been a godsend. Anybody looking for a splitter, this is the way to go. Now, like you were saying earlier, conveyor would be much more convenient. In the fall, I'll probably end up getting one of those, but even for just doing this. You can't beat it.
Well, sounds good, Taylor. Thanks a lot, man.
Well, thank you, Andrew. Have yourself a good day.
Will do. Well, we're far enough up country here. We're far enough up the Centennial Lake Road that there's no more fuel. By the time you drive from my place to here, you're pretty well out of a tank of fuel.
Yeah, you don't want to be going by here.
There's not much left after this, eh?
It's a hell of a long way to push, believe me.
The good news is we're far enough north. We should start to go downhill at some point. You would think, eh?
It's uphill both ways in this country.